What up, folks? It's your boy Kupo Magic here, and basically here I want to just read out the letter I wrote to the One Piece TCG Bandai. A little while back, they made a post on their Twitter to where they wanted basically folks to, let them know their thoughts on the game that they're preparing to make. If you haven't already done this, I recommend you do this. I'm going to leave the link down below in the description, but basically it's a questionnaire that you do. I won't click on this because basically it's my questionnaire. I'm going to at least read my letter. But if you haven't already done it, I still recommend you do it because it's always a good thing when they try to reach out to us to answer back. It gives us an opportunity to speak. Do it. So basically, I said I pulled it up for you guys, not for me. Hello, creators of One Piece. My name is Nathaniel Kupo Magic Johnson. I'd like to first say thank you for making such an incredible anime. It brought me and my wife so much joy. The Straw Hats are in my eyes like family. I love the show so much that I made my car license plate say Luffy. They say Luffy. But let me answer the question you asked. I have played various card games over the many years of my life. I have played and been in tournaments for Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, Force of Will, Dragon Ball Vanguard, Final Fantasy TCG, and finally I am partnered with CD Projekt Red for their card game Gwent. And then I will start going into detail about the things that they should look out for or correct or things that are like. First off, making sure there's enough product globally. I fully understand with the COVID situation, it might make things difficult. I want you to understand that as much as the community is very excited about this card game, we understand that things may be a little tough and we can be patient. But please make sure there is enough product to go around. Final Fantasy TCG is a clear example of this. When it first came out, there was so much hype for it that it overwhelmed the company and they struggled very much to get the product to the States. Friends and I struggled to find places that had any packs or boxes left. Left. Only to be told that this is all they could get since the distributors could not get much. Do not repeat the mistake if you can. It derailed the energy and hype for Final Fantasy TCG that had created for itself. So basically, at the time, some of you might have been affected by this. Some of you might remember when it first came out in the States, everybody was hyped. But then there was just like not enough cards. There was not enough packs and not enough boxes. Like they were there, but right in the beginning, it was like, would you trade me, because I'm missing stuff. And luckily we had enough to trade, but there was not much. So whenever we got a box, or a new box, case came in, people rushed to the card store like, hey, give me what you got, man. Because we didn't have enough. But the game itself is great. Final Fantasy TCG is awesome, but it just wasn't enough. Of course, over time, they eventually came out with more product. But in the beginning, it hurt the game a little bit, enough to where the hype kind of died down fast because of that. But, so I'm just letting them know, like, I understand COVID is a thing, but make sure there's enough product out there because it can potentially hurt the game. Secondly, please do not wait too long to nerf or adjust certain cards. If you see that there is a serious issue with the overpowering of one leader, this, like most card games, could kill the fun in the player base. I fully understand the get good mentality of some players and companies, but it's more about balance and not facing the same leader repeatedly. I understand that it may be difficult at times, but as long as you communicate that you are aware of people's frustrations and make timely changes, everything will work out fine. This is a big thing in most card games in general. If they do not fix certain OP cards, like we're guessing some of these secret rares, there's only like 2, they might be OP as heck. They're supposed to be OP, I get it, they're secret rares. But if they're this OP and then it's like, look, you need to do something about this card. I know what I'm talking about. If they don't do anything right away, it can cause some serious problems. And a lot of times, if they don't like make some quick adjustments, I'm not a part of the whole scope, so I understand that it can be difficult, like I stated, but at least make some tweaks here and there, or communicate that, hey, we are aware that you guys are frustrated. We're going to do what we need to do. At least if you're communicating, it shows that, hey, they're active. We know that they're seeing these things. We're not feeling this way alone. So be active. That was what I was trying to basically straight say there. Lastly, please have plenty of store events. And of course, at some point, if possible, regional and national events. You could simply have a store event where only certain cards can be used. This in turn will show the community you are active and always having something fresh in mind. Those are the key things that came to my mind. But if I have that stops there. Basically, my suggestions for the most point. There, I was just saying, like, even if you can't come up with like huge store events, just do something as simple as, hey, only this card event, only you can use this card event. Those are smaller little things, but it shows that you're active in the community, and it keeps us kind of entertained, it keeps us, keep us fed, and it will keep the hype of the game too. But then this goes into my request right here. So I said, but I have a request if possible. Force of Will and Dragon Ball Super card game had a cool idea to make an extremely rare pack, usually one to a case normally, that would be called a God Pack. These packs would have nothing but foils in it. It would be awesome if you included this in very, very lucky boxes. You could even call it the One Piece pack. You see what I did there? I promise you this will make things even more exciting. Come on, would you not like to see that? Like the God packs in Force of Will, when you opened it up, you saw one foil and then you saw all foils. You were like, oh man. I mean, and the thing is, because there's not that many secret rares or super rares, it could be essentially be some commons and uncommons that are foils, all foils in there. So all the commons and uncommons in there are all foil, and then leading up to the rare or super rare and potentially secret rare. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't necessarily have to be all of the top rarity. It could literally just be nothing but foils in the pack, and it still would just be awesome to open. You know what I mean? Come on. So that was kind of like my idea to get them. Yeah, like I said, I promise you make things even more exciting. They are now. It would be cool to say, hey, I got the One Piece pack. I got the One Piece, Anyway, but then I said, overall, I hope this helped. I wasn't planning to, but I will probably make this into a YouTube video. I look very much forward to the big release in December and, of course, the pre-release. Take care, Koopa Magic. So that's basically it, folks. That's basically what I read, and I just wanted to get that out to the company and try to help as much as possible, because ultimately, we all want this to be a great experience for everyone, and the card again to be a great experience. So I will put the link down below to that Twitter post, and I hope that all of you put in your, you don't even have to write as much as I did, or maybe you can write more than I did. It's all up to you, whatever you decide to say, but it's a quick survey. It's going to ultimately help the future of the game, so why not speak your mind? Anyway, folks, that is the video. Take care. Have a good one. I'll see you at the next video. Peace.
Koopa Magic on Twitch, Koopa Magic, YouTube, Koopa Magic. Let's play the best friend.